Hello everyone, I'm HyperDevXA, and welcome back to Nekopara Volume 3. Last episode, Shigure made a big deal out of us, completing the whole Catgirl harem, and she ended up feeling sorry for herself for not being a Catgirl herself. It's kind of a sad scene, for her at least. And now we're here, and I guess Maple is kind of feeling a little jealous about not getting any of that castle. you know. So anyways, if you guys haven't seen that last episode yet, kindly look at this description box below. Or you can just click the upper right hand corner of the video and look it up from there. So without further ado, let's continue. Sure thing, Maple. Take it easy. I answer Maple as I'm needing some pie dough. I thought you were going on a break.
いや、別に入るわよ。入るけど、
But it's not really you really do want an alone time with Kasha here. Can't really blame you. I mean, you just got you just got conquered earlier, so having been taken that way by Kasha must be a little overwhelming, so yeah. But Maple looks embarrassed as she shifts her gaze towards my hands. I look at my hands too. Oh, did you want to have apple pie during your break? I clap my hands as I realize that what she might be looking for.
休憩行ってくるわ。
Not really the answer she was looking for, Kasha. And you're standing there still dumbfounded as to what did you do wrong? I'll tell you what you did wrong, Kasha. You didn't see the signs. You didn't know that you haven't been paying attention to Maple. She leaves after She leaves after heaving an exasperated sigh. I continue preparing my pie dough, oblivious to the reason why. Yep, it's not really you're oblivious, you're just dumb as fuck. Very dense as well. Man, I feel sad for them both. I feel sad for Maple because Kasha is not Kasha doesn't know what's going on. Same way for Kasha.
なんでも歌唱は察しが悪いかな。
What are you looking there? Well, at least she knows that Kasha is quite dense. I mean, if he was so dense about this, it's up to you, Maple, to take the initiative and just, get in there.
他の猫たちとはあんなにイチャイチャしてるくせにさ。でも私も素直じゃないから同じかな。
Now I'm kinda curious what she's licking there. Is there something in her hand, on her fingers or something? Can't really see from here.
あれから全然恋猫っぽいことしないじゃない。でもそんなこと言ってもな。
I think she's imagining that her thumb is, Kasha's, his dick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be blunt about this. No more thinking of other words. to replace that.
そう簡単に性格変わったら苦労しないわよね。はあ、いっそのことアップルパイだけでももらってくればよかったな。
My God, if she wasn't thinking about apple pie just now, this scene this scene would be pretty much mistaken for otherwise. Crunch. Oh, think she bit her thumb a bit there.
危ない、つい噛んじゃったわ。
It's pretty safe to assume that she's quite frustrated in a sexual sense.
こんなことでイライラしてるのもかっこ悪いし、爪ボロボロにしてたらもっとかっこ悪いし。
Oh, she's chewing on her nails. Not exactly the kind of behavior that suits her.
そもそもこんなところ誰かに見られたらチ
ーOh boy. Well, that's one way to stalk your best friend.
シナモン、いつからそこに？
I like how she's getting turned on by just seeing Maple biting her nails.
いつからって？私はずーっとめいちゃんを見てるよ。
That's funny and kind of weird. Maybe borderline creepy. But since it's cinnamon, I guess it's more funny than creepy.
ずっとってそのいつから？
Since always, I guess.
萌え、これが本物の萌えなんですね。
Moe. She said Moe. God.
よだれが止まらないよ。
ちょっとシナモン余計なこと、誰にも余計なこと言わないでよね。
言わないよ。私とめいちゃんだけの秘密だよ。多分って何よ。ちょっと
It means that she's not making any promises about that.
ちゃんとこっち見て答えなさいよ。ねえってば。
Oh boy. What's all the yelling about?
なんでもないわよ。ちょっと発声練習をね。ねえシナモン、そうよね。
多分
だから多分って何よ。こっち見なさいってば。
Oh boy. She's getting closer and closer to exposing Maple right now.
見てるよ。大丈夫だよ。
I can't really tell since your eyes are quite squinted right now. You two sure get along with each other. I place some cake on the table. At the same time, I glance at them out of the corner of my eye.
何ですかそのケーキ。
見たことない、ずいぶん派手なケーキね。
I prepare several cups of warm tea. Then I lead Maple and Cinnamon to a table as they peek at the cake. You want to know about this, I guess? This is the cake from the party.
ああ、なるほどね。
結局私たちは食べてられなかったもんね。
That's why I want you to have some now. Consider it thanks for your amazing performance.
歌唱。
Yeah, this is not helping her sexual frustrations right now. She heaves a long sigh. Maple buries her blushing face in her hands. Maple? What's wrong?
歌唱さんにはかなわないなってことだよね、めいちゃん。
Oh, Maple, it's pretty easy. Just get in there and unzip his pants, lower it down, and just go into town with his stick.
惚れた方の負けよね。
Whoever falls first loses. What do you mean by that?
あんたが鈍いからこっちが苦労するわねって話よ。
めいちゃん、そうじゃないでしょ。もっと素直になるって決めたんじゃないの？
Yeah. It's no use beating around the bush.
ああ、もううるさいうるさいうるさい。もういっそ殺して。
Maple blushes all the way to her ears. She buries her face in the table like she's trying to hide. Oh boy. This is why a lot of people love you, Cinnamon. Don't stop being like that. It's kind of rubbing off on me as well.
ダメ。めいちゃんかわいい。めいちゃんがかわいすぎてシナモン潤っちゃう。
Oh boy. Well, we wouldn't have any kind of problems satisfying her now. So we should turn our focus to Maple. I'll just leave her cake and tea here. I give this strange pair a bit of space and head back to the kitchen instead. His denseness is giving me headaches. Didn't accept that. As much as Maple loves Cinnamon, she's still pretty weirded out by her urges. A few days later,
歌唱、ちょっといい？
Maple stops by my room on the second floor during my break. Sure, what's up?
ちょっとこの紅茶飲んでみてくれる？
Okay, this is quite new. Is this your strategy, Maple? By the way, you didn't put anything weird on this, didn't you? She lifts a steaming teacup of the tray that she is holding. It's carefully placed in front of me. She sits beside and stares, nervous with anticipation. I do as she says, and press my lips against the teacup. What's this? It smells like Earl Grey. But then again, there's a subtle sweetness to it that's not coming from the tea. Within the fragrance that I'm so accustomed to, lies a subtle yet distinct sweetness. I tilt my head to the side as the unfamiliar taste spreads over my tongue. Do we even carry this tea? I take another sip in search of the flavor.
プロなんだし、さすがに気づくわよね。いつものアールグレイにほんの少しメープルシロップで味付けをしてみたの。
Just to be clear, is this the maple syrup that you put on pancakes or your maple syrup, if you know what I mean? Oh. Okay, I'm good. Give me a minute. Alright, I'm gonna ask again. Is this the type of syrup that goes into pancakes? Or is this the syrup that's, you know, your version of love nectar? Which is it, Maple?
味の薄いクッキーとかスコーン、パウンドケーキに合わせるなら こういうのも変わり種として面白いんじゃないかって思って試してみたの。
Ooh, tea blends. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about it. It's giving me Shimoneta flashbacks. You know, the part where Anna just blends the cookies with, just mix her love nectar into the cookies. It's kind of like this, the same thing that's going on here. If that's the case. Yeah, I think that'll work. We do have a selection of teas, so it would be nice to have an original blend. It doesn't taste like a rash mixture of flavors. I feel a sudden elegance to how the tea was blended. It will be interesting to see how this pairs with our cakes.
こないだのあんたのケーキ美味しかったからさ。あんたがいろいろ考えて頑張ってるんだから、私にもできることないかなって考えて。
So you look into tea blends.
うん、結構調べた。言ってもネット知識レベルだけど。
Well, saying as Maple is the, you know, the social, quote unquote, social of the group, being you know, being, what's the word? Being engrossed in the internet far more than the rest of the group. She nods slightly. Her cheeks flush red with embarrassment. Okay, so you look it up on the internet. I can still tell that this took some trial and error to figure out, especially since you were trying to make it pair well with my cakes. Thanks, I appreciate it. It's heartening to see you working so hard, Maple. I set the cup aside as I thank her.
そんな改まってお礼を言われるようなことじゃないわよ。
Isn't this what you want, Maple?
雇われてるんだし、こっちだっていろいろと助けてもらったし。
I think we've already broken the wall between employer and employee.
それにまだ試作段階で商品として出せるレベルじゃないし。でもあんたがそう言ってくれるならすごい嬉しいけど。
She's so adorable in this one. The way she said it, so cute. Her face gets even redder than before. Maple grips the hem of her apron and smiles. Maple sure is cute. That's what I think when I see her honest reaction. I get up from my seat and start petting Maple's head. Might as well do that. Here you go, Maple.
Yeah.
Might as well pet the lower regions. Just for the extra service. Thanks, Maple. Thanks for your effort and initiative. You don't know how happy that makes me as manager and as your lover.
そんなこと。
Okay. Yeah. That really caught her off guard, didn't her? Hmm? What is it?
別にどうしたとかじゃなくて。
Yeah, you're not really helping, Kasha. And so are you, Maple. Can't you just tell him what you really want?
嬉しいだけ。
I'm always willing to do this anytime you want. I pat Maple's head again. Oh. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, let's go through this. She desperately clenches her teeth to keep from breaking into a grin. She hasn't changed much, I guess. I think Maple's just as lovable when she gets awkward while being petted. Much like Azuki.
箇所ってさ、その今度の休みとかって。
We could what?
あ、
Sorry. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
いや別にそのなんでもない。
Okay, this is awkward. Maple averts her eyes from mine. Instead, she looks at the calendar on the wall. Maple? She looks like she has something to say.
もうめいちゃんはほんと不器用だね。
Yeah, you tell her, Cinnamon. Cinnamon? Cinnamon walks into the living room. She's smiling in a worried way, as usual.
だってそんなこと言われても。
Maple, who has pursed her lips from her growing timidity. Cinnamon looks at her and giggles, just a little bit. She turns her attention to me.
歌唱さん、消耗品を買いに楽器屋に行きたいんですけれど、今度のお休みとかお付き合いしていただけませんか？
Oh. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I was expecting a invitation to a date, but this is fine as well.
シナモン。
My day off, I look at the calendar to my side to make sure. Alright, let's go.
でも歌唱は予定が入ってるんじゃ。
It's nothing urgent. Yeah. Teasing the Catgirls is more urgent than anything else. I can just postpone them if you do want to do something on that day.
歌唱、その本当にいいの？
I'm very sure. Maple looks at me with a mixture of guilt and happiness. Of course. You don't have to tiptoe around me. It'd be a different matter if it was something important. But spending time with my cat parents matters too. Aww. Good job, Kasho. I was just thinking of backing up from work for a bit, so this works out great.
歌唱、ありがとう。嬉しい。本当に。
Maple bites down on her lip. A moment later, she's grinning at the floor.
ほらね、素直にならなくちゃ損するのは自分だよ。わがままを言っても選ぶのは歌唱さんなんだから。親友だって同じでしょ。
シナモン。そうね。そうかもね。私たちは歌唱の恋猫だもんね。
You go, Kasho. Way to please that pussy. Maple and Cinnamon giggle to each other. Then we'll go on our next day off.
よろしく。
よろしくお願いします。
I walk over to the calendar. Infected with happiness by their smiles, I mark the day.
Nekopara.
Okay, I get that Chocolate is quite jealous about this. But, you know,
やっぱりここは人が多いですね。
I must be blind since I don't see anyone but you two. Well, I guess Chocolate is quite jealous. Then again, we haven't been paying attention to both Cinnamon and Maple after we forced ourselves into them. But that's going to be a matter for next time. Anyways guys, Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. This is HyperDriveXA, signing off.